Welcome into Game Night in the PCC on the Region Sports Network, streaming live on the internet at regionsports.com, facebook.com/regionsports, and youtube.com/regionsports. We come to you tonight from Hebron High School as the Region Sports Network presents the Hebron Hawks taking on the Tri-Township Tigers in a PCC Girls Hoops Showdown. I'm Michael Brenner. I have the play-by-play for this evening's ball game, and joining me with the color analysis is Mr. PCC himself, Matt Welsen. Matt, great to be back by your side again.
Yeah, I know. I pity the fool that's not watching RSN this evening.
I love it.
Yes, yes.
I love when I get surprised in a broadcast because it doesn't happen very often. And that threw me for a loop. I like it.
Yeah.
All right, it's time for the Jody Geisha Real Estate and Design pregame show, brought to you by Jody Geisha and Design, selling points for a winning game. All right, we've got a good one here tonight. It's going to be a doubleheader here on the Region Sports Network. Girls and boys showdown here in the PCC. Tri-Township, formerly La Crosse, and now it's the Hebron Hawks as well. My second time in this gym already this season, yours as well. Always a vibrant, exciting atmosphere. You can't beat it. You can't beat PCC basketball in general.
No, this is a great gymnasium, a great setup with the pep band at the one end of the gym, great student sections, and having a girl-boy doubleheader is awesome, having this much community support, so it is awesome to see that here on this Friday night.
Tri-Township comes in at 5-3 on the season, and you know they're having a really good year. They got a lot of good starters here. It's kind of a youngish team when you look at it, though. A lot of juniors in this lineup, at least 3 juniors in the starting lineup, a senior and then a sophomore as well. So, you know, this is a team that's going to get, you know, that's rolling right now, 5-3 on the year, but it's a team that's sustainable for the next couple of seasons as well.
Yes, this is a team not to sleep on. They definitely have the eye of the tiger for getting upset victories here in the PCC. Avery Hendrickson is a very good guard and their senior leader as well.
Did you just pull the Tiger comment?
Oh, yeah.
Did you intend to do that?
Absolutely.
Okay. You are on it today, my friend. I am enjoying this. I think.
Yes.
Did you come with did you have like a card written down of all the puns you want to use already?
I'm good.
Like a checklist?
That's it.
Is there a bingo card I'm unaware of right now?
Done for the evening.
No, I think you got more. You'll have plenty more as the night goes on, because we got a long night ahead of us, because we got a doubleheader as we've pointed out. We're listening to the pep band here for Hebron already. Speaking of the Hebron Hawks, they're 3-5 on the year, and they are really led in a big way by Sydney Elijah this year, averaging about 17 points per game.
Yeah, she's one of the top players in the PCC, averaging 17, like you said. But she can also rebound. She has just under 10. She's at 8.9, but she is a double-double threat each and every time she steps on the basketball floor. So hard to guard her for sure. And
this is going to be one of those lineups where we talked about Tri-Township having a little bit of a younger squad, obviously experienced, but a little bit younger, where Hebron has a lot of seniors in the lineup with a couple of juniors and sophomores sprinkled in, but a lot of senior leadership as well. And last time you and I did a game, we talked about, is experience going to overtake the size? And when we saw our last game that we talked about, it was the experience that really played a factor.
Yes.
Do you see that playing a factor tonight?
That's the good thing about Hebron tonight. They do have a good, solid veteran core, but they have good role players as well. So if people can't score or not getting into a rhythm, someone else will be able to pick that up. It could be an interesting situation where you have that next up mentality, having a freshman or a sophomore coming up and playing, but it's nice having that veteran core for the Lady Hawks playing in each possession there. So,
all right, we're going to step aside for just a moment. Can't wait to bring you this doubleheader here tonight. You're watching Game Night in the PCC on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
For most people, buying or selling a home is the largest financial transaction they will make, which is why you need someone that you can count on and trust. Jody Geisha is a Northwest Indiana native and your neighbor in Morgan Township. Jody epitomizes integrity, energy, hard work, and creative service in every detail of your real estate transaction. A top producing agent in Northwest Indiana, her love for helping people shines through. Offering unparalleled customer service, vast industry knowledge, innovative marketing, and sharp negotiating skills, she has quickly become a top choice in the region. Whether buying or selling, Jody will always have your best interest at heart and will make sure to protect your investment. Give Jody a call to make your real estate goals a reality.
Did you know?
Wow, they'll prepare fresh fish while you wait.
Did you know?
They make over 40,000 donuts from scratch every week?
Did you know?
They offer 23 different deli platters for your party?
Did you know?
They have freshly chopped fajita mix ready to cook.
Did you know?
They have the best fried chicken in the area?
Did you know?
They offer our signature curbside service 14 hours a day.
Strachan Van Til. Now you know.
Hi, I'm Krell Company's Lantern Man. You never know when an accident can happen, and they're usually unpredictable. So before you make another move, make sure you and your family have reliable and affordable insurance coverage. Follow me to Krell Agency. I'll be here late tonight to take care of all of your insurance needs. As Krell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Let Lantern Man illuminate your way to Krell Agency, open till 9 p.m. for your convenience in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to Game Night here on the Region Sports Network. We're in PCC territory tonight. You're also listening to the Jody Geisha Real Estate and Design pregame show here on the Region Sports Network. Selling points for a winning game. That's Jody Geisha and Design. Michael Brenner here along with, I don't know what to call you. Should I call you Mr. PCC or Captain Pun? I don't know what to call you tonight. One of those two things. You're on a roll tonight. But let's talk about strength of schedule and how that plays a factor. We're looking at the early part of December here. Obviously, a lot of teams not in the meat of their schedule yet, but strength of schedule always seems to be a big factor when we talk about high school hoops, college hoops, whatever it might be. Hebron, the Lady Hawks here, they have a tough strength of schedule coming up here in the next few months to go get ready for the postseason. They have some top teams around the state on their schedule coming up.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have 4 conference games under their belt here before Christmas, so they've already beaten Boone Grove. They have Tri-Township tonight. Next week, looking ahead to Washington Township. I got to watch them in action last Friday night. Claire Klinger is a all-star guard for the Lady Senators, so they have to watch out for her. And then they play Calumet Christian. And then on the 17th, they play the Phillies of Couts, and that's going to be a barn burner as well, where they are, I believe, in the top 15 in 1A. Washington Township is most likely in the top 15 as well, and one of these teams are going to end up being in the PCC number 1 round robin champion. So the next couple of games here for the Lady Hawks are going to be some barn burners for sure.
And obviously we know Tri-Township, they're going to have the same opponents on their schedule, but So, I mean, the strength of schedule is just as tough for Tri-Township, and they're already showing a little bit better signs right now. They're 5-3. You have Hebron coming in at 3-5, but still plenty of time to improve. And really the nice thing, I mean, obviously, when we talk about like college sports, your record is a big indicator for how you're going to do into postseason tournament time.
Right.
In Indiana, it doesn't matter.
It does not matter at all.
Which has its benefits, has its you can look at it however you want. But the record doesn't matter. But improving and playing those tough teams gets you ready for that and I hate to talk about postseason already here in December, but it gets you ready for those games later on down the road.
And what's really nice is both teams have a balanced schedule of non-conference and conference opponents, and not everything just scrunched up like back-to-back conference games. They have, Tri-Township already beat Westville, so that is a win in the conference record. Tonight they're at Hebron, and then next week they'll get to play Boone Grove and North White. So Boone Grove will be a decent test for them. They have a very tall forward. Her last name's Menard. She could be a double force, getting pinned up against Elijah, so that could be a pretty decent game next week as well. But then they have a couple games right back to back. They are play Boone Grove, and then they're at Oregon Davis. So very good, good conference record and non-conference record going into this winter break.
And I think that's what a lot of teams around the state of Indiana are starting to do. They're trying to get those, tougher teams on their schedules so that way they can get them ready for tournament time. Maybe make a surprise run. Who doesn't love a Cinderella story in postseason play and in the state tournament and all that stuff? So
and that's the winter holiday tournaments are a big thing. That's what's really fun. A lot of teams from PCC are getting into like the Highland tournament and different things like that. So.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch those types of tournaments. Always love going down to different ones and kind of seeing where, who's matching up against who. Maybe get some of the top players from the state on the boys and the girls side.
That's exciting.
Yeah, get to see players that maybe we don't get to see a whole lot because we're up here in Northwest Indiana, Lake County, Porter County, wherever we're sitting on the particular evening. But getting to see those players that we don't normally get to see because they're somewhere else in the state and they're kind of all coming and convening at one spot. So that's it's fun from our perspective, selfishly.
It is, yes.
And we're going to get set here as the players are going to make their way out onto the court. And we got a little dual action tonight, by the way. We got multiple cameras going this evening. And I'm trying to tune into that. Nathan's kind of switching back and forth here, doing a great job. I just gave Nathan credit. I don't know if I don't like to do that normally. Nathan Laird working the production here tonight. Zach Miller on, he'll have the above camera that you're looking at right now. And then Isaiah Gransberry moving around the floor. I don't know, can he hear me? He cannot hear me, okay. So I can say anything I want about him right now is basically what you're telling me, Nathan? All right. Getting a shot of the student section right now. Great job. I see him down there on the court. And this is, I know every school has their own different traditions, but man, oh man, coming here to Hebron especially, everyone's on their feet and clapping and cheering and getting that school pride. And I just love doing games here in the Porter County and Hebron here especially. And we're going to tune you in now to the playing of our national anthem. All right, a wonderful rendition by the Hebron Pep Band here tonight. And thank you for tuning in to the Jody Geisha Real Estate and Design pregame show here. Let's take a look at our game night forecast brought to you by our friends at Economy Electric Heating and Cooling. Tonight's forecast, a balmy 36 degrees, a little cloudy out there this evening, but I'll tell you what, it is red hot here in the...
Definitely is hot in here, yes.
I wasn't really going to allude to the fact that it really is actually hot in here, but let's take a look at the starting lineups now for the Tri-Township Lady Tigers. Out on the floor, number 3, Addie Gorski, a 5'5 junior. Then you got number 10, Miranda Wozniak, a 5'6 junior. Number 14, Kendra Frazier, a 5'8 junior. Number 15, Avery Hendrickson, a 5'5 senior. And number 30, Jade Pryor, a 5'8 sophomore. I don't mean to alarm you, Matt, but there is a tiger on the floor.
You got to watch it, always.
And the lights will go out here at the Hawk's Nest, which means I need to put a light on my stuff here. I'm old.
You could fit in with the student section.
First onto the floor, number 31, the sophomore Paige Rocuz. And now number 23, Madeline Heck, the junior. Number 10, the senior, Kylie Cole. And now number 20, the senior, Gabrielle Wagner. And now number 13, the senior, Sydney Elijah, out onto the floor for the Hebron Hawks. Hebron, of course, coached by Jerry Bechtold in his second stint with the Hebron Hawks. Helped lead them to a state championship appearance back in 2002.
Yes,
with the team
that.
He was with the team from 2001, 2004.
His daughter was an excellent point guard.
Always got to have a good point guard on the team. That makes a difference. Yes. And we're ready to tip things up here at the Hawk's Nest. Opening tip controlled by Tri-Township. Pass into the wing position here. This is Hendrickson now passing out. Wozniak trying to find an open lane.
Yeah, good defense by the Lady Hawks starting off. Cross not able to find any open gaps to attack the basket.
Looking for some cutters here. Everybody's stacked up on that right side, though. Trying to get over there to the left side is Hendrickson. Still trying to find that open lane. Going for a deep shot for 3 to start things up. It won't go. Rebound comes down to Hebron. Trying to pass ahead out in that left block area. That was Elijah with it. Couldn't find in a lane there. Cole with it now at the top of the point position here. Now trying to drive inside the paint. That's Elijah who had it tipped, and it's going to stay on this end of the floor.
And that's what the Lady Hawks like to do, is get the ball to a couple of players, but ultimately Elijah so she can attack the basket.
And now there's going to be a foul called on the inside here.
I believe that'll be on Miss Frazier. It'll be her first.
Yep. First for Kendra Frazier. So Elijah going to go to the line, the senior. As we mentioned, averaging 17 points a game, missing on the front end of this 2 shots.
56% free throw shooter on the season. So
and she makes it 50,
went in.
And then she makes 50% right there. So she's almost at that average now. See, I know math.
Yes.
50 is close to 56. Trying to drive inside the lane. Wozniak on the outside, though. Having to pass this one out. Gorski driving to the baseline. Floats one up. It doesn't go. Rebound by Rokis. Heck bringing it up the floor. Looks to her left. Rokis trying to get something going there. Wagner. Now Heck. Heck trying to feed inside to Elijah. A little bit of an errant pass. Had to take it back out. Now a three-point shot put up. No good from Heck. They're going to have a push against Hebron here. And that's going to be against Paige Rokas.
Yeah, not a bad shot by Heck. Open, she could take that three, knock one down, but the foul probably could have done away with.
Trying to set something up and keep it near that right elbow there for a play. Here's a three-point shot from Cole. Saved inbounds, but it's going to be taken away by Hebron now. Bringing it up the floor, Elijah. She goes for the one-handed floater. She gets fouled on the shot. It doesn't go in, but she'll go to the line to shoot two. And this time the foul is against Hendrickson. So 2 against Tri-Township here. So Elijah going back to the line to shoot 2. Missed it on the front end again. So she's 1 of 3 for the evening. Make sure you stay with us after the game as we'll have the Crowell Company's Lantern Man superhero of the game. They are the insurance superheroes, the Crowell Companies. So Tri-Township pushing it across the floor here now. Wozniak passing out to Henriksen here in the wing. And we have a whistle. We have a timeout called. I don't know if the
official timeout.
The official timeout. I don't know if the clock was running or not. The clock never stopped, so they have to might potentially. Okay, Nathan informing us that the clock was about 30 seconds off from what we had versus what was displayed here to the stadium, so they're going to have to. So are they taking time off or are they adding time, Nathan? They took time off.
They took 8 more seconds off, so that's interesting.
Looking inside, down near the paint, trying to push one in, but can't get it to go from underneath. So we're under 5 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. Trying to corral this one. Cole not able to get that pass. Now that's a tough play. Maddie Heck picked up her dribble in a really, really bad position there. Was forced to pass.
Yeah, that's one thing you don't want to do, dribbling up the floor, is not knowing knowing where the lines are at.
So if you are going to stop at some point, you want to make sure you know where to pass there. As underneath, the first field goal of the game comes to Jade Pryor, the sophomore here for Tri-Township. We got a timeout here taken by Hebron. I believe it'll be a 30-second timeout here because they were worried about getting the ball over the 10-second line here. So Coach Bechtold is a little heated. He thought maybe there might have been a foul in there at some point.
Always a little heated, always looking for something. And it is something that the Lady Hawks need to just relax, bring the ball up, know where they're at on the floor. Both teams doing a good job defensively, making sure that they're just shooting a long three. I mean, really, there's been only a couple attacks to the basket, and then that gets Elijah to the line for Hebron. So
now I was going to be really intrigued if I was going to say Tri-Township is probably going to pull off the press.
Right.
Just because that's what Coach Bechtold was probably drawing up, is how to get around the press there a little bit.
Yeah, they just have that point person and then
a little sportsmanship there, or gamesmanship, I should say. We'll have a foul here. That might be against Wozniak. We'll see here. Nope, they're going to go against Frazier
again. That'll be her second early.
That is an early foul pickup. Inbound for the Hawks into the corner. This is Heck. Shot no good. Here comes the Tigers down the floor. Sprinting, going on the block. Couldn't get it to go. Was probably hoping for a foul call there.
Oh, man.
And we'll see a foul here again. And this might be Frazier's third. Yes, then there's already 3 fouls here. Only a few minutes into this opening quarter.
And that's that balance of aggressiveness to know, like, she wants to be in. She wants to be playing. She's playing hard, but can't be at every possession at every time, and when you're there, you gotta know when to just back off just a tick.
So Addison Hendrickson will check in, number 20 for Tri-Township. Kylie Cole Into the corner. Here's Heck at the top of the key. Driving with the left hand off to her left. Stops just shy of that left block. Cross-court pass to Rokas. Trying to feed inside to Elijah, who's going to try to find her way through. They're going to call the travel. And she did kind of make an aggressive step there.
Yeah, that was good defense by Lady Tigers. Just standing their ground, hands up, not letting her go through, and it was called steps.
2-1 here with 3:35 left to go. Driving to the left, trying to feed inside, just saving it as Hendrickson. Out for a three-point shot, and good, and down for Gorski.
Yeah, Gorski had a tough shot. Quick release, right on the line.
And a steal, and almost a put-up here for Tri-Township there. They were trying to go on the press and try to get the steal.
Yeah, Pryor's doing a great job defensively. She's hustling, getting into the passing lanes, getting a couple of steals, has a block.
Trying to feed inside to Elijah. That shot, no, I'm sorry, that was Wagner there on the inside. Drawing up the inbound play here from underneath the basket. Gives to Wagner. Swinging around, Heck in the corner, trying to feed that one off, but gets deflected and stolen away by the Tigers. Another three-point shot for Gorski is down.
Just already knocking down back-to-back triples.
Taken here by Hebron, and that leaves Coach Bechtold entire game, right? And all fulls, yes.
He'll have all full timeouts, and he could use different parts of the game to just settle the team down. But right now, you don't want things getting out of hand. Make sure that the ladies know where and what they are doing on defense, and you probably had you have the tools you have out there. And
yeah, I'm just thinking it's you want to have those timeouts in your back pocket in case it's a close game late.
Very
but
true.
I agree. When there's a run out,
yes.
You had to burn one because they were worried about the 10-second violation, and then sometimes you got to think to your 10-second.
Yeah, you see where that. It's honestly, as a coach, as the game is going through,
because you think in that moment it's easy to go back and look at what could have transpired in this particular period.
And that's what makes good coaches great coaches, is when they can learn off that game film.
Heck, gonna skip on the jump ball. That is something Hebron's having a couple of times, but still having some issues. The double really good for the Tigers.
Yeah, one thing. Get the ball to the middle, but they get rid of it so fast. Just holding it and shifting the defense would just enough to able to Heck to level up and get open player.
Give us to Heck. Here's the thing. Looking at this, and you're thinking, okay, they're swinging it, they're moving the ball a little bit, trying to here. And that's Elijah with the bucket.
They're doing a great job just moving their feet and moving horizontally, trap and defense, staying in front of their man.
Though that I was going to mention though is where they catch, and I'm just looking at the fun here for any team. I'm not picking on any team here. I'm just saying, looking at the fundamentals when it comes to where they're catching these passes. A lot of times you want to catch those passes right on the three-point arch. That makes you a shooter that is in a position to be a threat. Beyond the three-point arch, like right here is a catch and a shoot. Obviously, particular spot, but the farther out you are from the three-point line and closer, damaging for turnovers potentially.
Thing, you don't want extra defenders of the sideline and backcourt.
Trying to feed inside now. Byers off the window. And just like that, it's a three-point game with 62 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. Henriksen will have a foul here. This is going to be against Heck.
Her first.
Team's third. So we will inbound it here right in front of the Hebron bench. Trying to get something going here. Gorski's had the hot hand. This one's stolen by Elijah on the high-low kick. Elijah gliding down the floor, steps out and gives it out to Heck. Heck trying to feed inside to Byers again, who is calling for it. Off the window, no good. Rolls right off, and they're going to call the tie-up here with.
Yeah, Hendrickson's right there on the board. She's been doing a good job cleaning them up and getting the ball on an outlet.
So this is one, you had some momentum going your way. Do you? The quarter's a little closer to ending, or
getting's good, and right now Eddie giving himself a very good night in the first quarter.
Really good pass on the feed from Elijah. Now here's a jumper. Wagner, her first points of the game. 3 seconds to go. And that is how the first quarter will come to an end. 10-7 your score. We're going to the second. You're watching Game Night in the PCC Sports Network, the only game in town.
Hanger Insurance Group in Crown Point is passionate about providing a premier service insurance agency featuring customized coverage and meaningful relationships. They understand that you've built a life and they want to help you protect it. From home to life insurance, they offer a wide variety of coverage to fit your needs. From choosing a plan to filing claims, Hanger Insurance Group agents are ready to help. Stop in for a quote at 950 South Court Street in Crown Point or visit them online at hangerinsurancegroup.com. Protect what you love.
Well, welcome back to Game Night here in the PCC. Michael Brenner here along with start of the second quarter. Hebron with the possession. Byers back there in the paint, stolen away now by the floor. Gorski pulls up for three again, just short on that. This will go out of bounds, and this will go to the Hawks. A little stop and pop there for Andy. He's already knocked down 8 points in this one, in that opening quarter.
Yeah, when hot hand, you just got to take it.
Kylie Cole looking across. This one tipped out of bounds by Henriksen.
Hands.
You're looking for Kendra Frazier if you're normally watching Tri-Township. She's on the bench. She's got 3 fouls in that opening quarter. And there was no noticing an object of some kind. Looked like maybe just a piece of paper.
Love noters. You know, $20 bill.
We'll take those. It is funny. I will when there's a light off the window there. Joke when I'm coaching my games for middle school. I'll go to the refs. I'm like, all right, what's the arguing with an official
No,
on this.
he
I think he was just
was
out on the floor trying to explain to his player what position to be at and where to go. Shot no good for Avery Henriksen, and now as the official who called the technical still discussing at the table here. Yeah, so the official that called the technical was still talking to the table while the free throws were going on. Now he's talking to Coach Bechtold. I guess the other officials want to just get this thing going here a little bit. And so Coach Bechtold is now seated because if he were to get another one, he is out of the game.
Yes, that's one thing the ISHAA is making sure that if you're getting a technical foul, you're going to be punished there to make sure it does not happen again, and that sportsmanship is coming up to the forefront, which...
Now, I would have to go back and check. Nothing struck me as demonstrative toward the officials.
I don't think any of that. I think he was trying to get attention of his players to get to a spot.
This one up and in underneath from Avery Henriksen. So add 2 here, diving on the floor. This one is out of bounds. It'll stay here with the Tigers as Elijah couldn't get that there. And I think Coach Bechtold right now is trying to say they are in my player's cylinder. They're not giving enough room for us to maneuver. You have to call that. It's that kind of the cylinder call that I feel like a lot of people, it's an odd call.
Yes, it is. But, I mean, it keeps the, you have to.
Gorski knocks down another one. That is 3 triples already here in the first half.
Defensively, you need to stay the arm length away so you're not getting beat. But if you're getting right up on them.
Elijah making her way through, but she gets called for a walk, so no bucket. 6:08 to play in the opening half. Stay with us after the second quarter for the halftime report, brought to you by our friends at Homeland Farm. Tri-Township trying to move it around, and this is they're coming out beyond the three-point that we were talking about a little bit. Not trying to down to feed inside, but on a low shot there. Now we have a travel against Addison Henriksen. Also make sure you stay with us after the game as we'll name the Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game, brought to you by Boilermakers Local 374. Earn what you learn with Boilermakers Local 374, and we'll have a timeout taken by Tri-Township, and it'll be a 30-second timeout. So we'll keep it right here, Matt.
All right.
Yeah, I'm still a little bit in shock at that technical call for Coach Bechtold, and from what we saw, it looked like he was just trying to talk to his player, but he was kind of far out on the floor, which, I guess showed him a warning. You can't, you know.
I was going to say, I don't know if you just right away blow a whistle, you can just say, hey, coach, back, I mean, that's...
And you know what, to his credit, he didn't, I've seen plenty of coaches over the years start to lose their mind over something like that. And
yep. Clipboards,
sports jackets come flying off, yeah.
Keys thrown, all sorts of stuff.
As long as nothing shatters, we're good. Elijah trying to feed inside. Working away around, and we'll have a... Was that a foul? Nope.
No, they called it a turnover.
Okay, a turnover here because it hit the underside of the basket.
Yeah.
5:28 left to go in the opening half. Wozniak looking to draw something up, goes to her left. Gorski.
Quick hands and good defense.
No, they are gonna say it's over the back because this is gonna be an interesting call. So it was tipped.
It was tipped, but
she regained control on this side. That's what,
and then she crossed.
Correct.
And that's the hard part is that you have to be across that. Yes.
So that's what the FAR official the farther official for us is what he's the one that made that call. And the near side official wanted to talk because he saw the same thing I saw. He saw the deflection. However, there was establishment gained on that side of the floor, so therefore that tip doesn't matter anymore. Wagner That one bounced off someone's head there and went out of bounds. And they're going to say it's going to go with Tri-Township. Now, one thing I'd like to mention, because I think a lot of people forget about this, when you are bringing the ball up the floor, so as Wozniak is bringing the ball up the floor, if she really wants to, she can technically, put one leg over the half-court line, and actually she can put both feet over the half-court line, and she can bounce the ball on the other side still, and then she can go back over, yes.
But
you have to get all three over before.
She got beat by physics there. Inertia just took her over the line, and that was.
Now you're using big words.
Yes.
3-point shot, no good. Tipping this one out. Hebron possesses the ball. Body's hitting the floor on try to get the possession here. It'll go to the Tigers. More and more bodies hitting the floor. We got things flying on the floor now.
Tri-Township is all over it defensively. They have 3 steals already for the night, but their press is very good. And whenever there's a loose ball, it is definitely a green jersey.
Oh, what a cut. That one tipped, though. It was a nice look, nice pass, nice cut. Just couldn't finish here as this one kind of floated up. No good. Ball is all around the place right now. It's like a pinball machine down there. Heck bringing the ball up the floor now. Give us to Cole. Now back to Maddie Head, who's saying get to that side. Trying to space out a little bit here. Open up something here in the middle of the floor. That's what they're going for, and that foul is going to be against Henriksen, her second.
And that's a good job by Heck directing traffic, saying, hey, get to your spots. Lady Tigers are right back at it and reacting to as the defender and just swarm to that ball. So
this will send Gabrielle Wagner to the line where shorts the first one. And make sure you stay with us after the game as we'll name the proud Union Home Play of the Game presented by IKORCC, the Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio Regional Council of Carpenters. Banks the second one in. So she's got 3 tonight. Banks open late here in the Porter County.
Always is.
I feel like that's it's an underrated part of the game is using the backboard. A lot of players want to use, the swish. They don't want to use the backboard. They want to say like, hey, my shot was pure, that kind of stuff. And that's fine, but the backboard's there for a reason. Use it.
Yes. That would be an extremely tough sport if that glass was not there.
Passing out here, Cole.
Like
Back driving to the right side. Elijah pulling up for 3. She rattles it home. She didn't need the backboard. And we're going to take a full timeout here, so we'll step aside. You're watching Game Night here in the PCC on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
For most people, buying or selling a home is the largest financial transaction they will make, which is why you need someone that you can count on and trust. Jody Geisha is a Northwest Indiana native and your neighbor in Morgan Township. Jody epitomizes integrity, energy, hard work, and creative service in every detail of your real estate transaction. A top producing agent in Northwest Indiana, her love for helping people shines through. Offering unparalleled customer service, vast industry knowledge, innovative marketing, and sharp negotiating skills, she has quickly become a top choice in the region. Whether buying or selling, Jody will always have your best interest at heart and will make sure to protect your investment. Give Jody a call to make your real estate goals a reality. Since 2000, Hose Connections in Hammond has been a premier leader in the hydraulics industry. Hose Connections is a one-stop shop offering quality hydraulic and pneumatic products and services. Hose Connections takes pride in not only meeting but exceeding customers' expectations. To learn all about the products and services that Hose Connections offers, visit hoseconnectionsinc.com or call 219-844-6570. Hose Connections in Hammond, proven under pressure.
Welcome back to Game Night here in the PCC. Hebron and Tri-Township Girls Hoop Showdown. We have a doubleheader for you here tonight on the Region Sports Network. The boys will be in action here in just a little while. Girls taking the first go around here right now. Tri-Township up by 2. This was a pretty dominant game by Tri-Township here, but Hebron now making a nice push. Maddie Heck cross court trying to give to Elijah, who's able to save it, but she walks. The pass was just a little bit high. The good look, though, across court.
Yeah, that's one thing. Addie Gorski has cooled down shooting right now, so then you try to get that ball in her hands. That inside look's just not there. Try to go inside, back out. That was a good drive.
Couldn't finish off the window. That was Pryor who was trying there. And one thing to keep in mind here, you'll notice maybe on your screen, Hebron only has 2 timeouts left this entire game. I don't know if that's going to be a factor later on down the road.
That's how I would earn my bonus as a JV coach, is not to call a timeout.
Yeah, as that's a
Jade Pryor
getting that bucket there.
Has 4 points, 4 rebounds. 3 of those rebounds are offensive as well. So
Hebron here down 4, certainly cutting the deficit down. They were down by 2 just a moment ago, trying to, as we'll have a travel violation
before anything. Tigers do a good job getting right up to them, playing good defense, walling up, and then Hebron just needs to make sure that you're clapping your hands and saying, hey, I'm open, baseline, behind, something.
Yeah, the communication has got to be good because the pressure from the Tigers is very impressive. Driving to that left side, that's Hudson who's in the game now. Sydney Hudson. Gorski for 3 again. This goes over the backboard. So the Lady Hawks will take over here now. Still down by 4 with $1:40 left to go. Need to get that one inbound. Eddie Heck was drawing things up here on the other end, not looking for the inbound pass. That's what a good teammate does, trying to set things up before she can even get it. This one almost stolen away. Ball is loose. Now picked up by Hudson, who's going to go to the window and scores.
Hustling Hudson right there, gets a hand on the ball and just takes that the rest of the way.
There you go with your puns again. Hustling Hudson.
I'm trying.
You are on a roll tonight.
I bought a dictionary and a thesaurus.
Stand corrected. My English friends will correct me. That's an alliteration, not a pun. Long 3 there, picked up by the Tigers. Wozniak brings it up the floor. Hendrickson with Heck all in her face. Hudson gives it back out, looking for some room. Gorski not afraid to shoot, as we've seen so far tonight. Hendrickson, a little long on that one, but Pryor picks up the rebound. That's how you're in a position now, a 6-point game with 20 seconds to go. You're in a position where you don't have to necessarily, this one tipped and out of bounds. It'll stay here with the Tigers. You're in no hurry to really get a bucket off here.
No hurry. They got an extra possession there on Pryor's weak side rebound. If you want a good rebound, weak side's always going to be open for you.
Gorski comes out. Orsunio comes in. Down to 10 seconds here for the Lady Tigers. Wozniak puts one up and in. And there's a push, so she'll go to the line for an and one. So the 6th-team foul against Hebron here in the first half. Down to 3 seconds, and there will be no shot off. So 21-13, your halftime score. As we will send it to a quick break, we're going to count the numbers here a little bit and tell you how things went down and recap the first half. You're watching Game 9 in the PCC on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Did you know?
They decorate over 210,000 cakes a year.
Did you know?
Their butcher will cut your meat your way.
Did you know?
They have trained floral designers in store.
Did you know?
They will make your wedding cake?
Did you know?
They have a variety of deli bakeable entrees.
Did you know?
Their online app has coupons and so much more. Who does that?
Strachan Van Til. Now you know.
Start or advance your career at T&B Tube Company. At T&B, employees are more than just a number. They are a valuable part of the success of T&B Tube Company and make an impact every day. Located just a short drive away from Chicago, T&B Tube Company offers benefits such as tuition reimbursement and a community-like work atmosphere. To learn more about joining the growing team at T&B Tube Company, visit tbtube.com/careers.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. You never know when an accident can happen, and they're usually unpredictable. So before you make another move, make sure you and your family have reliable and affordable insurance coverage. Follow me to Crowell Agency. I'll be here late tonight to take care of all of your insurance needs. At Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Let Lantern Man illuminate your way to Crowell Agency, open till 9 p.m. for your convenience in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
Attention homeowners, ready to start your next project? Need to pay off your debt? Refinance your home? Unlock the value of your home with a Centier Bank no-fee home equity loan or home equity line of credit. Stop by a local Centier branch today or visit us on the web at centier.com/home equity. Terms and conditions subject to change without notice, subject to credit approval. Centier Bank, NMLS number 408076, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Hanger Insurance Group in Crown Point is passionate about providing a premier service insurance agency featuring customized coverage and meaningful relationships. They understand that you've built a life and they want to help you protect it. From home to life insurance, they offer a wide variety of coverage to fit your needs. From choosing a plan to filing claims, Hanger Insurance Group agents are ready to help. Stop in for a quote at 950 South Court Street in Crown Point or visit them online at hangerinsurancegroup.com. Protect what you love.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Welcome back to game night in the PCC on the Region Sports Network. Michael Brenner here along with Matt Welsen. Counting up the numbers here, 22-13 your score. Tri-Township, formerly Lacrosse, is on top here at the Homeland Farm at halftime. And, well, it has been pretty much, Matt, it has been really the Addie Gorski show for Tri-Town. She has got 3 triples in this one here this evening.
Yeah, it has. She's been all over the floor hitting those as well. And when she's not doing it, you have others that are picking up the slack and attacking the lane. So Addie Gorski does have 11. You have Jade Pryor with 4 points. She also has 5 rebounds, 4 offensively. So she's keeping that offensive possession in line with the Lady Tigers there. So
I don't mean to scare you. Apparently, we're on camera now. We got Elijah. We got Isaiah Gransberry up here.
Doing a great job going on camera stick. So that's
and Nathan's trying to run out of the picture as quickly as he possibly can. I love it. And then on the other side, you got the Hebron Hawks. You got Sydney Elijah, who's got 8 points. She averages about 17 points a game, so she's just 9 points away from getting to that spot already, but she's got to pick things up a little bit if Hebron's going to get back into this one.
The ball goes through her hands a lot. She's had a couple of good looks, but just missing. I give credit to, I was going to say lacrosse, Tri-Township's defense, because as soon as anyone on Hebron gets the ball, they swarm to it. So that's where you have Madeline Heck. Byers has 2 points, and then Wagner is complimenting Elijah. If she's on the weak side, she can get that ball and then get a quick 2 as well. So.
Yeah, we're seeing with Tri-Township, we're definitely seeing a lot of scoring, like sharing the sugar around the entire team, whereas with Hebron, it's kind of condensed into just a couple of players. So we'll see if they can maybe spread that out a little bit more. Obviously, we know that there's only a few players that are like up in that number in terms of average scoring, but if they can spread things around a little bit, maybe that opens up some doors and frees up those players that normally score the most, and starts to give them an opportunity to score more later on in the game if they can open things up here to start the half.
Yeah, I agree. That's one thing, moving the ball, and then I don't think any team saying, hey, we have to get it to this person, but I think that the people that are taking the shots are open. Both teams had good looks for three-point jumpers, nice quick shots, which are pretty good to take, and it is just being effective on taking your best shot and then looking to what's the next best option, to pass or to attack the basket or take that shot. So,
all right, 22-13, your halftime score. We'll step aside. We'll bring back the second half in just a moment. You're watching the halftime show here for the Homeland, presented by Homeland Farm. We'll be back in game night of the PCC on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com. For most people, buying or selling a home is the largest financial transaction they will make, which is why you need someone that you can count on and trust. Jody Geisha is a Northwest Indiana native and your neighbor in Morgan Township. Jody epitomizes integrity, energy, hard work, and creative service in every detail of your real estate transaction. A top producing agent in Northwest Indiana, her love for helping people shines through. Offering unparalleled customer service, vast industry knowledge, innovative marketing, and sharp negotiating skills, she has quickly become a top choice in the region. Whether buying or selling, Jody will always have your best interest at heart and will make sure to protect your investment. Give Jody a call to make your real estate goals a reality.
Did you know?
Wow, they'll prepare fresh fish while you wait.
Did you know?
They make over 40,000 donuts from scratch every week?
Did you know?
They offer 23 different deli platters for your party?
Did you know?
They have freshly chopped fajita mix ready to cook.
Did you know?
They have the best fried chicken in the area?
Did you know?
They offer our signature curbside service 14 hours a day.
Strack and Van Til. Now you know.
Start or advance your career at T&B Tube Company. At T&B, employees are more than just a number. They are a valuable part of the success of T&B Tube Company and make an impact every day. Located just a short drive away from Chicago, T&B Tube Company offers benefits such as tuition reimbursement and a community-like work atmosphere. To learn more about joining the growing team at T&B Tube Company, visit tbtube.com/careers. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to game night in the PCC. Hebron and Tri-Township. Michael Brenner here along with Mr. PCC, Mr. Alliteration, Mr. Pun, whatever you want to call him. It's Matt Welsen.
Matt is totally fine.
I almost forget that sometimes your name is Matt Wells, and I just call you Mr. PCC all the time.
I'll get a gold chain next time.
A gold chain? What are you going to put on?
Mr. PCC.
Mr. PCC. I think Nathan can get that going for you. We got Nathan Laird here in the house as well. Zach Miller working the camera, doing a great job. Isaiah Gransberry roaming around, getting that second angle for us. That's always fun. You're looking at one of those shots right now, actually. Zooming in on Tri-Township. Just a few seconds left before we get started with the second half. All right, what do you want to see out of Hebron? They're the ones trailing right now. What do you want to see out of them? We kind of talked about that in the half, but what do you want to see out of them coming into the second half here?
Just settling down, coming up to the half court. Know that once you get the ball into the middle of that press, that you don't have to pass it right away, and you can settle into an half-court offensive set. For Lady Tigers, though, I mean, they're doing very well both offensively and defensively. You have to keep that intensity up, and that sometimes is the hardest part, being effective and keeping that for 4 quarters.
So it's Hebron with the first possession of the game. Elijah driving here baseline, trying to fight her way through. Shot no good, putting one up again. There's a volleyball match underneath the basket. Ripping this one away underneath. That is Jaden Byers there with that one. I'm slightly surprised she's out there. She wasn't one of the original starters, but she's also playing out there with 3 fouls right now.
Yeah, that's one thing. You got to go out there, prove yourself. They give you 5 fouls for a reason, and maybe it was just something in the air right then and there, and she might go through the game without any more.
That's very true. You can definitely do that. Wozniak trying to drive inside. Oh, what a cut.
Oh,
as Frazier back inside.
Good pass and good stop by Elijah defensively. She's going to pick up her foul, though.
Sydney Elijah, her first of the game, and this will send Kendra Frazier to the line. It's the Hebron fans trying to block her out a little bit there. I don't know if we have that on our camera. There's some fans behind on the bench in the bleachers behind the basket, trying to just distract her a little bit.
And the cross-country coach. That's amazing. That's cool.
So he's running the show then, is what you're saying?
Yes, he is.
All right.
See, you got this pun game down.
Of course, you make your jokes and Nathan laughs. I make mine and Nathan boos me.
Booed, yes.
I'm used to it. I could have made the best joke in the world right there, and Nathan still would have booed me. Pulling up for 3, knocking it down from long range. Avery Henriksen to start the third quarter.
Yeah, she was a couple steps off the line there, knocking that one down, showing her range.
Oh, wide open underneath and rattles it home. Byers wide open on that right block, ready to go. 10-point game here as we open up the third quarter. 6:30 left to go. Saved in that corner over there. Strong defense from Hebron. Gorski with a hot hand in that first half. 3 triples. She's leading the way with 11 right now. Wozniak, she thought about pulling up right there.
She was going to shoot, and then she saw an open post player.
Just left of the basket. This one's stolen away by the Tigers, so they'll keep the possession down here. Gorski for 3 and knocks it down. 4 triples already in this one today.
She might have went around the world. I think she just needs one at the top of the key.
Yeah. Elijah driving baseline, trying to get something going. Pulls that one out to Rokiss. She puts up the 3 to try to answer. Can't get it to go. Frazier came down with the rebound. Wozniak, she pulls up from 3. Hits the front iron. Rebound comes down to Pryor. Pryor
5th
pushing
offensive
that one.
rebound.
Henriksen now hits the front iron. Another rebound there by Pryor. Pryor going to the window and hitting it off the box on the glass.
Tough move, man. Talk about tenacity. She's just sticking with it.
And we're going to have a timeout taken by Hebron. Coach Beckhold. Interesting call here because that's going to be a full timeout. That's all he's got left, so we'll step aside. You're watching Game 9 of the PCC on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. You never know when an accident can happen, and they're usually unpredictable. So before you make another move, make sure you and your family have reliable and affordable insurance coverage. Follow me to Crowell Agency. I'll be here late tonight to take care of all of your insurance needs. At Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Let Lantern Man illuminate your way to Crowell Agency, open till 9 p.m. for your convenience in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to game night here on the Region Sports Network. 5:06 left to go here in the third, and we got a whistle here. See who it's going to be against. So Jade Pryor with the foul there. First of the half for the Tigers. Heck dribbling just a little bit too much, trying to save this one. We'll have a tie up here, and it'll stay with Hebron. She got a tendency to pick up that dribble right after she comes across half court, which
that's
is
hard. That's hard to do. She needs to know that she's still in charge as a floor general, can use her arm, kind of back away and get that pass off.
Try to put that one up, no good. Scrum down on the floor. Trying to get this possession here. Wozniak bringing it up the floor. Gorski. Gorski looking down inside. A little bit of a bump. No foul, though. Off the window is Pryor.
Good job by Pryor getting that ball right there on the block, and she knew right away, hey, I'm attacking and going up for two.
Maddie Heck getting it across the floor there. Passing this one out. A little jump shot, no good. Elijah there for the rebound. Couldn't get it up off the window. Fighting for that possession there, the Tigers. Wozniak to Gorski in the left wing. Henriksen trying to drive to her right, looking for somebody open. They do on the near block. They'll be getting close to 5-second call over there, and maybe even a foul. There was a lot of contact. This one's saved. Elijah able to save it. This one put in by Rokas, her first points of the game. Actually, that was saved in bounds by the Tigers, and it went to Elijah, who was able to give it to Rokas for the bucket.
That was a good rewind and good recap.
Not good for much. Feed this one down to Gorski, but picked off by Elijah here. She brings up the floor. She's got someone trailing behind her. They're going to say it's going to stay here. She had Wozniak right behind her.
Elijah and Rokas defensively right now just having that little spark for the Hawks.
So Addison Hendrickson checks in now. Is Elijah going for three? Can't get it to go. Save to Hendrickson here underneath the opposing basket. As Wozniak will bring it up the floor now. 3:04 left to go in this third quarter. Trying to feed inside there. Not a great look.
Yeah, if it's not there, don't take that.
Well, and I will say that was kind of it was a little bit of a fake almost by Kendra Frazier because she was calling for it. She had the hands in the air like she was ready for it.
Yeah.
And then the defense closed out on her and she put her hands down. They were still looking to feed to her, though.
Yeah, just got to be on the same wavelength.
I was going to say, I mean, you can look at that pass and say, okay, that's what you got to do here. But at some points, you got to look also and say, is that one really available? Is Elijah getting her first point? I have her for the first points in the second half now.
I don't have a fancy colored pen, but yes.
Don't give away my secrets as Wozniak pulls up for the jumper. No good. Rebound comes down to Byers. Almost had it stolen off of her, as Heck will bring it up the floor now. Gives it to Elijah, left wing. Byers had it tipped out of her hands there. She gets frustrated.
Yeah, that was good heads-up play by Addison Hedrickson. Hands it right up there, getting a piece of it.
Wozniak kind of lost the dribble there. Hendrickson on that far side had to dribble back out.
Yep, smart
Gorski
move.
driving left side now. She's got nowhere to go. This time it's a pull-up for three. Rattles around, doesn't go. What almost a putback. That would have been certainly a shining play by Addison Hendrickson had she been able to put that one in.
That was a good board crash right there.
As Rokis long on the three, kicks back out. Elijah hits the back iron. Rebound comes down to Gorski. Wozniak was kind of looking for a high-low action there. Couldn't feel comfortable with the pass. Gorski to the right side. Play a little pass around the perimeter as Hudson dribbling, Hudson driving, and Hudson gets fouled. And the foul is going to be, I believe, against Maddie Heck here.
Yes, her second. Second on the team.
Short of the first free throw for Hudson. Make sure to stay with us after the game as winning the Crowd Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the game. The Crowd Companies are proud to recognize the superheroes on the basketball court. Trying to disrupt that timing, disrupt that shot. That time no good. And goes out of bounds for Hudson. So the Lady Hawks will take over here. They had a nice run at the start of that third quarter and kind of let things go a little bit. When you talk about, I usually talk about the cruciality of the, that's not a word. What am I saying? I'm making up words over here now.
Just go with it.
How crucial it is how I should phrase it. How crucial it is that first 3 minutes of that third quarter, that's going to be kind of determining how the game is going to be played. And it looked like the Hawks were coming out here with a lot of momentum. They kind of let it go a little bit. So we'll see how that start of that fourth quarter goes.
It's got to pick up
that first 3 minutes.
Defensively. And that's how that momentum shifted for Hebron at the defensive end. You had Rokas and Elijah just getting into the passing lanes and getting a couple of steals. So
Wozniak, left side. Now driving on the right side of the baseline. Pass out to Wozniak for the shot. No good. Oh, what a box out there by Byers. Go back and look at that. That was textbook, pushing the opposing player back, letting it fall right in front of you. Elijah swinging it. Kicks it out to Heck. It's a smart move, smart kick out. Elijah pulling for the jumper to end the quarter. No good. But that's the end of the third. 32-19 your score. You're watching Game Night in the PCC on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Hanger Insurance Group in Crown Point is passionate about providing a premier service insurance agency featuring customized coverage and meaningful relationships. They understand that you've built a life and they want to help you protect it. From home to life insurance, they offer a wide variety of coverage to fit your needs. From choosing a plan to filing claims, Hanger Insurance Group agents are ready to help. Stop in for a quote at 950 South Court Street in Crown Point or visit them online at hangerinsurancegroup.com. Protect what you love.
Attention homeowners, ready to start your next project? Need to pay off your debt? Refinance your home? Unlock the value of your home with a Centier Bank no-fee home equity loan or home equity line of credit. Stop by a local Centier branch today or visit us on the web at centier.com/home equity. Terms and conditions subject to change without notice, subject to credit approval. Centier Bank, NMLS number 408076, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
All right, we got breaking news here on the Region Sports Network. I thought I said a word that wasn't really a word. I looked it up. Cruciality is a word. It is a noun that is the quality or state of being crucial. All right. Not as dumb as I thought I was. I'll take it. All right. Start of the fourth quarter here.
Everyone getting on the same page there.
As I say, I feel like we're waiting for something to get developed here. Oh, what a pass! What a play!
That developed beautifully.
Into Avery Hendrickson. Certainly a candidate for our proud Union Home IKORCC play of the game. What a pass, what a cut, what a play. And all that mattered for Tri-Township is that it was a bucket. This one picked off here by Hudson. Hudson with the pass, the put up. There is a foul, but the bucket won't go. Avery Hendrickson having herself quite a second half here. She's got 5. And she'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Second foul on Sydney Elijah.
So Hendrickson. Long on the first one. Knocks down the second, so she's 1 of 4 from the line tonight, Avery Hendrickson. She's got 6 points here in the second half. Give her 8 on the night total as Rokiss given to Elijah, trying to feed down low into Byers. Byers on the floor. They're going to come away with who ended up coming away with it. It's a jump ball. It looked like the Tigers may have come up with it, but from the vantage point of the one official, because they usually give them a second or two to try to get a possession.
Get the possession and then grab it, but
get a little bit of time. Rokiss. Heck pulling up for 3. Long. Rebound comes down to Elijah. Well, it looked like it was going to be Elijah, but Hendrickson was in there to try to get
there. Yeah.
Yep. So do you give half a rebound to both of them? Is that how that works?
Not since it's a jump ball, no.
Ah, darn it.
I'm not going to keep half rebound stats. My ADHD can only handle this.
And we'll have a foul here. This one might be against Rokiss. On the push, yep, it will be. That is her second. The Tigers will inbound here on their own side, on the far side of the court. Give this to Frazier. Frazier now down underneath. This one high off the window. No good. Still fighting for it is Hudson. Oh, my. That ball is flying everywhere right now. Possession going to go with the Lady Hawks here.
Good fight by Hudson, just wanting to get that ball, but
you know what I'm loving here, too, is there's a lot of aggressiveness to try to get those rebounds, but then once the whistle blows, everything's good, everybody's calm, nobody's angry with each other.
No floor pounding or anything like that.
Maybe a little push off there from Frazier to get Byers off her back, but that's all right. We don't want no aggression in the game. That wouldn't be as fun. You got to have a little bit of tension. Hudson driving there on that far side. They'll swing this one out, though. 6:05 left to go in this one. Still got a doubleheader, the game 2 of our doubleheader coming up. We'll have the boys' action here between Tri-Township and Hebron. Foul underneath, so we're going to the line again.
That'll be on Byers, her 4th.
And this sends Hudson to the line. Knocks it down. She's 1 of 3 for the night now. Make sure you stay with us after the game as we'll name the Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game, brought to you by Boilermakers Local 374. Earn a Brown apprenticeship programs and more at local374.org. All right, we'll have a full timeout, so we'll step aside. You're watching Game Night in the PCC on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop. Start or advance your career at T&B Tube Company. At T&B, employees are more than just a number. They are a valuable part of the success of T&B Tube Company and make an impact every day. Located just a short drive away from Chicago, T&B Tube Company offers benefits such as tuition reimbursement and a community-like work atmosphere. To learn more about joining the growing team at T&B Tube Company, visit tbtube.com/careers.
.6:01 left to go in this one between Tri-Township and Hebron. On the girls' side of the doubleheader tonight, we have the boys coming up in just a little bit. I've been issued a challenge, try to use the word cruciality a little bit later on, again in the evening. I've been told no, that needs to not happen. This is what I get stuck. This is what I get for being stuck in the middle. Our production table here. Hebron trying to mount some kind of comeback here late in this one, or just trying to get something going offensively to show some positive signs here at the end of this one. Heck trying to drive, gets it turned over though. Wozniak will bring it up the floor. What a bounce pass to Gorski off the window and rattles home. 5 points for Gorski here in the second half. Give her 16 on the night. Elijah swinging it, trying to feed into the middle. That goes into Wagoner. Now up off the window for Byers, but no good. She's playing with 4 fouls in there. Wozniak waiting for something to develop here. A lot of players in the paint. Little bounce pass, little touch. Oh, what another feed to Gorski, who rattles it home. The feed into Frazier, who fed it to Gorski. Give her 2 more.
Yeah, that's a good look for a backdoor play. Bring everyone down and then just go to your spots and just be on the lookout. As a defender, got to have your head on a swivel, making sure you know where your defender's heading.
That was a little bit of a kick ball, and we have a full timeout taken by Hebron. That'll be their last timeout of the ball game. So we'll step aside. You're watching Game Night in the PCC on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Hi, I'm Krell Company's Lantern Man. You never know when an accident can happen, and they're usually unpredictable. So before you make another move, make sure you and your family have reliable and affordable insurance coverage. Follow me to Krell Agency. I'll be here late tonight to take care of all of your insurance needs. At Krell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Let Lantern Man illuminate your way to Crowell Agency, open till 9 p.m. for your convenience in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com.
Welcome back to Game Night here on the Region Sports Network. Of course, he was trying for a 3 again, couldn't get it to go. That would have given her, what, 5 on the night?
Yes, it would.
This one picked off. Rokas, what a feed to Elijah off the window.
That's the spark you need right there. Just bringing that ball up the floor and running it.
Still have one more award that we'll hand out a little bit later. We have the Proud Union Home Play of the Game presented by IKORCC. Learn more at IKORCC.com. Heck, into the corner, Elijah for 2. No good. Rebound comes down to Byers, though. Back out to Elijah. Now to Heck for 3. It's online. It's just a bit short on the front iron. Frazier came down with the rebound. Here comes Wozniak. 3:45 to go in this one. Frazier, top of the key, gives to Wozniak on the far side. Elijah trying to get the Now this would be an interesting call here because I want to know who the foul is going to be against Frazier. And the reason I'm curious is because Frazier really actually was kind of stepping back a little bit. It looked like Wozniak is the one that really kind of drove into her.
Yeah, they called that on Elijah, so that's...
Yeah, that was actually a little bit of a surprising call because I felt like Elijah really didn't force that issue.
No.
She actually got bumped into by Wozniak. But is that invading the cylinder again? You're kind of not giving the space.
Yeah. That elusive cylinder.
Gorski, left side. Can't penetrate. Oh,
Tough
the ball
pass.
comes down. No good for Frazier there. Gets the go underneath. She's able to rip it away from, it looked like from Elijah underneath the basket there. Tried to put one up, got fouled, so she'll go to the line and shoot two.
Yeah, Frazier's got 2 offensive rebounds, 7 overall. So.
And now Elijah picks up her 4th foul late in this one. 3 minutes still to go. She's got 12 points in the game as Sydney Elijah, about 5 points shy of her normal average of 17 points per game. Frazier about to shoot her 4th free throw attempt of the evening and finally knocks one down. So she's 1 of 4. Gets in that scoring column. It's important to get your name in the paper.
Yes.
The box score.
I read a book once.
Just one?
Yes. It was an Ohio State player trying to get that trillion mark where it's get in the game. So 1 minute, everything else is zeros across the bottom.
Gotcha.
That's something I'd probably do.
Yeah, I would have been good for that. Go in there for 1 minute. That's it.
Yep.
You'll screw things up otherwise. But we have to be up by 100. Foul here.
Foul's going to be on Frazier. It'll be her 4th.
It's a little foul trouble for either team, and we got.
Bob Fry's calling 5 fouls on Frazier. Gonna have to see where we're at.
We had 4. So Hudson will check in. So Frazier coming out. I think she's even surprised by it.
Yeah. Because putting it into the scoreboard doesn't just, hey, you put number 5. It usually adds it up. So don't know where I missed one there.
Elijah driving inside the paint, puts it up, gets her own rebound, tries to put it back up, gets a rebound again, gets fouled, and still can't get it to go. But you talk about getting on the offensive glass. You got 3 opportunities to go for the basket. Obviously, the deep shot is, or the deep point here is that you want to get the bucket the first time, but can't keep letting her get those rebounds and try to put it back up.
You got to get your offensive rebounds when the getting's good.
Knocks it down.
She heard you that she was below her average on points, so she needs to get it up there.
I'm good for getting. I feel like I'm very good at saying stuff and getting people mad at me. Nathan Laird is usually always frustrated with something that I say. Usually because it's a really, really bad joke.
Yeah, the cruciality of that situation usually is.
Hudson. Oh, Hebron still fighting for it here, showing some fight here, giving it to Rokis. Can't get it to go. It'll go out of bounds. They're going to say it stays here with Hebron.
More importantly, Hudson saved that ball from going into the pep band. Could have had
there's some
music all over the place.
The instruments would have been out of tune all night. That wouldn't have been fun.
Not good at all.
Not that I would know if it's in tune or not, but
no.
.145 left to go in this one. This is where, when you're a coach, you just want to see your team still showing signs of being aggressive. This one goes out of bounds. We're going to say it's Tri-Township basketball, but still showing signs of life.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
right there, Kylie Cole. I mean, she had her defender. She's got the ball, got it out of bounds, comes back, playing hard defense. But that's one thing. It's not a hang your head moment. I mean, it's early in the season. Yes, it's a conference game, but you can play again in the tourney.
They're going to call a pushing foul here. This is probably going to be against Hudson. But this is also a great time to – nope, I'm sorry. They call it on Gorski. Start to run some of your offensive sets.
Yes.
So, here's a chance here. Hey, we're down. Let's just try to practice these to get these for future games.
Exactly. You work on your half-court game. You know what to do. You can get that score down a little bit, but that hustle can't go away.
And really, you can do it in a lot of ways without the pressure of, oh my gosh, it's a close game.
Exactly,
we only have so much time. There's a little bit of alleviation when you start making those. Do we do it right? Can we get it done in an efficient manner? We have time. Hey, it didn't work. Let's try to run something else.
Yeah.
Turn over here again.
Totally agree with that.
And the clock has not. Oh, there we go. Let's see. The clock had not started right away, but
there's the aggression.
We'll have a little bump there from Rokas.
Her third. Tigers will still be in the bonus.
I think this will be 8th team foul. So we're in the 1-on-1 situation here as Wozniak will go to the line. Knocks it down with ease. She's 2 of 2 from the line tonight. And credit to the Hebron faithful back there who are trying to disrupt the free throws of
That's the best
Tigers.
thing about the middle schoolers. It looks like you can tell them to do something, they'll be right on it.
Oh, I'm aware.
Especially if you say, hey, stand up, wave your arms, and be as loud as you can.
They just do that naturally,
exactly,
without being prompted. We have more breaking news. Nathan Laird just agreed with something that I said. 60 seconds to go. A couple of check-ins here as well. Natalie Wingman in the game for Hebron, and then for Tri-Township, we saw Lupita Osorio. Now we got a timeout taken by Tri-Township. Oh, you know what? They're calling the timeout to try to get their players in.
Just to get the player in.
Yep.
Yep.
See who we get
Both
in.
those ladies had a very good night.
Now, unfortunately for Tri-Township, there's a 44 on the floor, and I don't have one. Might be Briley Rust based on what we have here. Apologies. Mackenzie Schultz out there. Hudson. Rush trying to swing it. Oh, a lot of contact there. A lot of contact here with just under a minute to play. I missed who the official said the foul was on there.
I believe that's on Heck, her third. Team 9.
Yep, it'll be on Heck with 16. Nope, this is Rust here. So apologies to 44. As Osorio is on the scorers column here, or in the scorers column, excuse me. Give her 2 and a little bank for the free throw.
Getting 2 points this game. Add up as just a freshman, so.
AC DePry in there as well for Hebron. They'll dribble this one out. And that'll be your final 46-23 with Tri-Township's victory here this evening over the Hebron Hawks. We'll step aside for just a moment. You're watching Game Night here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Did you know?
Wow, they'll prepare fresh fish while you wait.
Did you know?
They make over 40,000 donuts from scratch every week?
Did you know?
They offer 23 different deli platters for your party.
Did you know?
They have freshly chopped fajita mix ready to cook.
Did you know?
They have the best fried chicken in the area?
Did you know?
They offer our signature curbside service 14 hours a day.
Strachan Van Til. Now you know.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Since 2000, Hose Connections in Hammond has been a premier leader in the hydraulics industry. Hose Connections is a one-stop shop offering quality hydraulic and pneumatic products and services. Hose Connections takes pride in not only meeting but exceeding customers' expectations. To learn all about the products and services that Hose Connections offers, visit hoseconnectionsinc.com or call 219-844-6570. Hose Connections in Hammond, proven under pressure. For most people, buying or selling a home is the largest financial transaction they will make, which is why you need someone that you can count on and trust. Jody Geisha is a Northwest Indiana native and your neighbor in Morgan Township. Jody epitomizes integrity, energy, hard work, and creative service in every detail of your real estate transaction. A top producing agent in Northwest Indiana, her love for helping people shines through. Offering unparalleled customer service, vast industry knowledge, innovative marketing, and sharp negotiating skills, she has quickly become a top choice in the region. Whether buying or selling, Jody will always have your best interest at heart and will make sure to protect your investment. Give Jody a call to make your real estate goals a reality.
Welcome back to Game Night here on the Region Sports Network. Michael Brenner here along with Matt Welsend. Final here as Tri-Township gets the win 46-23 in game one of our doubleheader here between these two teams. Girls action was first, so Tri-Township gets that win over Hebron. Matt, let's go ahead and name our award winners. It's time for the Crowell Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. They have offices open 9 to 7 Monday through Friday and Saturdays till 2 in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
Put that cape on Addie Gorski from the three-point line. She hit 4 triples playing around the world, ending with 18 points total. So definitely a high point person there.
Yeah, certainly. The 4 triples definitely stand out. 3 in that first half and then a couple of buckets late in that one. It's still just a general out there on the floor moving the ball late in that game as well. All right, the proud Union home play of the game brought to you by IKORCC, the Indiana-Kentucky Ohio Regional Council of Carpenters.
Got to watch that back door. Avery Hendrickson started the fourth quarter across Tri-Township. It's going to take me a while to have that new Tri-Township, but started the fourth quarter there. Avery Hendrickson setting up a good little screen, and then back door move to the basket. So if you just go to the start of the fourth, you can see that.
All right, so there you go. There's your play of the game, and now we got the Boilermakers Local 374 blue-collar player of the game, Ern Weiler with Boilermakers Local 374.
Sydney Elijah for the Lady Hawks had 14 points and 5 rebounds. 4 of those rebounds were offensive. She also had 3 steals on the evening, so she's doing what she can, trying to help her Lady Hawks out.
All right, congratulations to all of our award winners here tonight. We have another game coming up in just a few moments, but our Nathan, would you like me to read we'll go ahead and read those. All right, our executive producer, Chris Ramirez, coordinating producer, Nathan Laird. He's also our production guy here today. Your broadcast crew, myself, Michael Brenner, along with Matt Welsen, and then you got Zach Miller on the camera. Big thanks to Todd Adamczyk here, the AD at Hebron, and then we have Isaiah as well. Yes, thank you. Isaiah Gransberry doing great work on the video as well. And then Jerry Beckhold of of Hebron, and then Chris McGowan of Tri-Township. And, of course, you, the viewers, on Facebook.com/RegionSports, YouTube.com/RegionSports, and RegionSports.com. Without you, we wouldn't be able to do what we do, so thank you very much. Stay tuned. We got Game 2 on a separate feed coming up in just a little bit for the boys' part of this doubleheader this evening. So we'll see you soon here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.